It all started on the afternoon of June 15th, 2012. I was pacing back and forth in the waiting room of St. Luke's Hospital. It was so quiet I could hear the clock ticking. After about a half hour of waiting, my sister's boyfriend Wade came out and told us it's 5 pounds, 8 ounces, 21 inches long. We all kind of looked at each other like, he wouldn't tell us if it was a boy or girl, and he thought he was the funniest person ever. He walked back in the room and didn't say anything. So we waited about another 15 minutes for him to finish up, and he came out and said, "Who wants to hold Addison Joe Feldmann?" We all had big smiles rush over our faces, and we got up and walked into the delivery room. I remember the first thing I did was go over to where the nurse was examining her and checking to see if she had 10 fingers and 10 toes. How many of you have a niece or nephew? Well, today I'm going to tell you about mine, Addison. I've been an aunt for about 2.5 years now, and it's the best feeling in the world. Addie has a fun-loving personality. She's completely crazy and the sweetest little girl I've ever met. First, let's look at her fun-loving attitude. Every time I see Addie, she comes running toward me, arms wide open, a big smile on her face, and she'll yell my name. That, to me, is the best greeting in the whole world. She's almost always in a good mood. She giggles at the stupidest things, like my dad growling at her, and my brother making faces at her, or me giving her a piggyback ride around the house, or she especially laughs when you tickle her. She loves to play dress up and play with her babies. She's by far a movie girl, though. Frozen is her movie. She thinks that it's like made for her. We watch it probably daily. Addie's laugh and her adorable little smile puts me in a good mood every time. I could be having the worst possible day, and her smile will just make it 10 times better. And I love that about her. Now that we talked about her attitude, let's look at her crazy side. Addie loves singing and dancing. You turn on the radio and she'll immediately start dancing no matter what, even if she doesn't know the song. But when she knows the song, you can tell, because that's when the hips start going and she starts singing along with it. If you tell her to act like a crazy person, she'll run a lap around our house, hands in the air, screaming at the top of her lungs, till her lap's done, and then she'll fall back on her butt and just die laughing. It's the funniest impersonation ever, and I have no idea where she got it from. Rumor has it, though, the craziness and silliness runs in the family. My sister's pretty crazy, and I've been told that, too. I'm so random, I'll just say whatever pops into my head. But I guess that makes it a little more fun and silly. Life's meant to be adventurous, right? Finally, let's look at her soft side. Addie is so incredibly sweet and sensitive. If you ever sit down and watch Frozen with her, she'll sing and dance to every song. She loves it. But in the end, when Anna freezes, every time that scene happens, Addie will run up to the TV screen and try to give Anna a hug and ask her if she's okay. She gets genuinely concerned about the characters in every movie. If you stub your toe or something and you say ow, she'll immediately run into the bathroom, grab you a Band-Aid, run over and kiss your owie. No matter where it is, she just thinks that's the thing to do. And her cuddles are definitely the best. After a long day of playing and doing whatever it is she does every day, we'll put in a movie about 8:30 or 9 or so just to relax her and get her ready for bed. She'll cuddle up next to you and look over at you, look you right in the eyes and say, "I love you," and then she'll go back to cuddling and enjoying her movie. Addie's cuddles are definitely the best. I am the same way Addie is, though. I care about others' feelings. I try to make them feel better if they're hurt, or if they're bleeding, get them a Band-Aid, do whatever I can to help. I just like to make people feel better, I guess, and I care about their feelings, just like she does. In conclusion, Addie has a fun-loving attitude. She's crazy wild, and she's insanely sweet and sensitive. I hope everyone that has a niece or nephew loves theirs as much as I love Addie. So from holding Addie for the first time to now that she's 2 years old and the best little girl anyone could ask for, I wouldn't change a thing. My life is amazing with her.